Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do our usual daily recap, this time in a sort of shorter version. Of course, we are still early. We're still at 3 to 4 hours before the market closes, but we're going to do it. I don't expect any particular price movement happening in the last few hours of the market. So let's jump on our main pair, which is, of course, our beloved gold. From the morning, we were expecting either some reaction being at the low of this order block, either some reaction at 1795 dipping below and high risk reward buys at 1789, which happened, or either some cleaner action with rejections at these key levels. It happened to be more around this PSA. Let's jump on the 1 minute. As you can see, of course, we are here. It's still early, but we are here from the morning doing Asian session. Let me just deselect. Okay, perfect. Doing Asian, we were coming from 1781-ish PSA, 1784. Okay, and we were driving up. We broke and retested 1789. Some reaction here at these previous highs and a break. But since the volume is not high, it's the sort of empty hours, no London, no Eurozone, no Asian opening. We see just some ranging coming towards pre-Euro open, and then we see some move up, some break, and retest above this PSA, and then 8 a.m. we have the here Eurozone open, and we have the spike down. We have the price making a top wick, because we start here, we make a top wick, and then we melt. Let me put it in red. We melt, to say, top wick, and then we go and retest the key level 1789. We have a first jump, very clear, with a break and retest, with a wick being created, only around 20 pips, 25 pips, but with a strong reaction at this previous PSA on the left hand side. Here we reacted exactly these previous highs. Always good to notice that. From there, yes, we failed to break, to make new. Okay, sorry about that. There you go. There you go. I wanted to make it red because this was cold. High risk high reward buys at 1789, giving you not giving you a break and retest, touch and retest, showing the rejection. From there, yes, we see more sellers in control, the clean break and retest of the key level, another retest, giving you like 20 pips ish, but then it's falling very short as a seller's control. From there, we see price ranging, like this. Yes, reacting in these previous highs. Yes, but still failing to break above here. Ranging, failing to make new highs below this PSA. Yes, traveling back up, not big moves towards New York. All big ranging. New York Open tries to make a break of the PSA, still feeling very strong, giving you some short-term sellers in control, taking advantage of some strength from the dollar, multiple break and retest, break and retest, not the cleanest, but still break and retest of the key level to give you a nice scalp opportunity, this time for more like 30-40 pips. And then we see a reversal, we see a double bottom being created here. Double bottom, and then double bottom, okay, and then we see some bullish strength, giving you the chance to enter the retest of the key level, reacting of course at this PSA on the left hand side, still failing to break, making a flat candle body support here at 1790 for the medium risk buys, high risk reward buys, giving you the break and retest of these previous highs, giving you some reaction here, of course. And then safer buys only with the impulsive move above the key level for like 30 pips. Then what we see, we try again to make new highs, we fail. Then we slowly create a bearish structure. Okay. Here we make a bearish structure. When we fail completely to break into new highs, we have the retest of this PSA. We have another retest of this PSA around these lows here. There you go. And then continuation down, where you can retest this PSA a little bit above, and then continuation down here. Now we are reacting at this PSA on the left hand side. Here we had these nice rejection. Okay, so let's put the entries. So of course we had the high risk high reward. Here we had the high risk high reward entry on buy side entry, and also the high risk high reward entry here on the sell side. And after this new lower high confirms this bearish correction, we have safer entry below the key level. We had high risk double bottom, risk entry here, safe entry. Even if we are this, the bullish structure is very strong, but here is the safest entry. And didn't give any retest, was still the safer entry. So this is it for gold. And we're moving now to Bitcoin. As we were identifying this wedge being created, we were expecting some impulsive moves above or below the very strong resistance level 44 flat, as you can see. Only safer sells were with strong intraday closures below 44 flat, which did not happen. Even this very strong bearish move didn't close below this level. We filled the week as we were expecting from the start of the week. As you can see, we are slowly filling the huge week after the 7th of September. Reaction again at 44 will be very strong dependent. So let's jump on the 1 minute. As you can see, we already see the news, but let's see what happened. To be completely honest, nothing happened from the morning, just price ranging, reacting in this previous PSA, failing to break up this PSA, creating a flat candle body support here, still failing to break. As you can see how this price caused some reactions. Really nothing to talk about. Very, very boring session. Yes, very aggressive move, going pre-New York, closing above these previous highs, but yet failing to give, making a higher low, but failing to give some really, really strong trend and direction until we are at, I will put the PPL, we are at PPL 44,750, and something happens that gives a move of 200 pips in a few minutes here, and the news was this one. A real nice fake news of Walmart that want to give the customer the chance to use Bitcoin at Walmart, make payments with cryptocurrencies, especially with Litecoin. But as you can see, with this move, as I showed you here, price moved above these highs of the order block, but failed to close above. As you can see, went above, got a very, 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 very nice liquidity grab. And this was a market made by someone who had a very huge sell position here. They wanted to liquidate, and was a flow in buyers orders from here, and above the PSA, a lot of buy stops getting triggered, and then giving you the chance and possibility to fill your big position. Now you can see here, you have this very strong break and retest of the key level slash PPL 46,500. Here you have a very strong retest of this 150 pips later, and then continuation down till almost 43,500. 43,500. See where you can retest the PPL. There you go. And as you can see, this confirmation of fake news came at 420. This whole move already happened, which is exactly the move made and fabricated by the market makers to sell their huge position that they have on Bitcoin. Is not is caused by nothing else, by not manipulation, but sort of manipulation. So this is it for Bitcoin. Very, very, very strong moves made by the market makers, 250 pips. And 300 pips on the downside a few minutes later, without yet the confirmation of the fake news. Okay, last but not the least, we're going to see our euro dollar. We didn't have any big report today, either for euro or dollar, but we have this week we have some CPI's figures. We are still respecting the bearish trend, as you can see. Here, we're still creating lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. Now we have to create a lower high and then a lower low. Tap, tap, tap. Perfect. There you go. What we were expecting this morning, I didn't expect already a move down, revisiting 170, 1.1775 with strong then reaction for like 40 pips on the upside at this low. Where are we reacting right now? We are reacting this PSA exactly here. So let's jump on the 1 minute. As you can see, okay, this is from the night. We see the drop. Do we have any intermediate? This one, 78.59. 59. Okay, this was our PSA of interest. This was the double bottom that we wanted to see, completely broken. And okay, this one 7. Okay, 1.8. That's it. Let's do it this way, which is okay. Back. Okay, very good. So let's jump on it. So from the Asian section, we were ranging between this very small range, as usually currency do when there is no volume. We can see that there was a bottom created and a high created. Yeah, we have an impulsive breakdown. We're still re-analysis, but we're very strong breakdown, making a new lower high, failing to break this PSA on the left hand side, double top, continuation down. Again, a little bit higher than this PSA, still breaking and retesting the pre-charted PSA. Now we are at London session, making a new low. As you can see, you had entry, yeah, entry, and safer enter. Here, let me chart it up. Is when we fail to break these previous highs. Then you see another block being created at these lows without any particular direction. And you have price, yes, making new highs, but not very in a clear and with much volume volatility. Yes, we have a break and retest. You go and revisit this PSA on the left, but we fail to break. We try again, we never break below the PSA. We try again to break up in this same PSA, but when we fail to even go and revisit, then starts another bearish trend with sellers in control. Break and retest not of this PSA, but these previous lows, as you can see here. These previous lows give you a safer entry to go and revisit those previous lows. We either even break below it, but we fail to break convincingly this PSA that was already charted. From there, we see bullish, very strong bullish action. We see a retest of this previous high on the left hand side, giving you safer entries. And then, yes, wedging against the PSA, and specifically this PSA, but still breaking and retesting, breaking and retesting this one, or better here, giving you very strong bullish action. A deeper pullback where it fails to break, we already know. And then we have very strong 40 pips move on the upside here. From there, we have some ranging, as you can see, to probably end up the day like this reaction here. But unless you scalp for 3-4 pips, there you go. Here we have the reaction and retesting these lows. We have the reaction and retesting these lows, and this PSA held strong here. So this one was giving you, we can say, risk level entry, medium risk entry right below the PSA, and we have medium risk entry, but I want it in red. There you go. You have here risk level entry, medium risk entry. Increase these two. Save this here. Okay. There you go. And this is for euro dollar. This is it for today. See you guys tomorrow.